Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Monday morning with Business Coach Moloy. And I hope you have been having a fantastic month of October, the first month of H2, the month of festivities. But let's not miss out on the broader theme of our broader purpose of ourselves and our businesses. Uh, as far as I'm concerned, life has been fantastic. We did a seminar. I mentioned to to all of you, we did a seminar in Aurangabad, and then subsequently for 2 days I was in Guwahati and had some fabulous meetings with entrepreneurs. So people who don't know about Northeast India and you are in that entrepreneurial mode, please do make it a point to visit Northeast. Please make it a point to go to Guwahati and please look at the kind of work that is happening in that market. This is going to be the next big mini India coming up with all kinds of businesses coming up, ambitious business owners, fabulous quality of life, and the entrepreneurial opportunities. And I've just met and I've just been in Guwahati. And from what I hear, there is Meghalaya and there is Mizorams and there is Dibrugarhs and there is Jorhats and Arunachal Pradesh, obviously, and the opportunities are fabulous. But let's not lose focus from where we want to be. We are on our day 15 of our series, Business Snippets for Entrepreneurs, and we have been talking about a lot of things in terms of segmentation, in terms of positioning, in terms of marketing activities, in terms of USPs, in terms of FABVs, talking a lot of things. But today, day 15, uh, wanted to pick up on a topic, which is how businesses can crack the right product market fit. And this is very critical from the small and medium business owner's perspective. And this is linking up directly to what we had discussed about segmentation some time back. So the product market fit terminology in itself can mean different things for different people. But generally, it refers to where a business has found a niche in the market and can expect to grow in the with the right resources. Like as Beyond Red Ocean Consulting, our niche is one-to-one business coaching for entrepreneurs. That is where we are focused on. In the outer circle of the outer concentric circle, we do one-to-one coachings, we do training programs. But for us, and Beyond Red Ocean Consulting as a history, we started off with strategic consulting. We started off with sales and marketing. We started off with sales coaching. I was doing a lot of life and executive coaching. That was the third concentric circle outside, and that is something that we consciously decided to give away because it enabled us to focus on the right product market fit. Our market is the small and medium business owners, helping them scale up, helping them build sustainability, helping them build legacies and succession plan. So the one-to-one coachings is our niche. And on the outer side is everything that is associated with people who don't have the time to get into a one-to-one coaching, people who are in different geographies and who can't come over to Bombay for a one-to-one coaching, or locations that I don't go, where we go into the group coaching models, where we get into sales training, etc. So if you want your business to succeed, you need to address a market that really needs your product. And this is what product market fit is all about. Product market fit, it's offering of products that are satisfying the strong market demand, which means that you need to do a market demand estimation. And when product market fit happens, your customers spread the word about your products. You get referrals, and your usage of the product slash service keeps on growing fast. An entrepreneur can crack the right product code, which something which consumers want and can address an existing problem. But it also the reality is that 95% of new product ideas fail after or even before introduction into the marketplace. So having just a good product market fit or only cracking the good product will not help. What is actually needed is to build a product that solves a problem and continues to iterate as the market evolves or consumer preferences change. You don't want to be in a market where you are Your product market fit, you have a product market fit, but the entry barriers are so low that people can keep on hopping into your market and leverage on all the work that you have done. This is the critical piece, that you need to have something which will solve the problem and continue to help you do business even when there is evolving consumer behavior. And big brands that haven't evolved their products over a period of time had to face huge losses. And you look at, and those are the typical examples that we talk about, whether you look at a Premier Padminia, Fiat as an example, whether you look at an Ambassador car as an example, whether you look at Kodak as an example, whether you look at BlackBerry mobile phones as an example, or whether you look at Nokia as an example, there are millions of such products out there which did not evolve over time, and hence they started losing the product market fit. In the Indian context, some players did phenomenally well. Paytm went into a exponential growth when the government wanted to address the cash economy and wanted to move towards the digital economy. So this started just after demonetization, but this created this actually built the business around the COVID period when there was a very there's a big dearth of cash. Flipkart, again, India's first popular e-commerce, who revolutionized how the Indians were buying online. So that consistent innovation and customer-centric approach has enabled them to achieve a huge product market fit, to the extent that Amazon is still nowhere close to the kind of business that Flipkart is doing. Practo, another example of a fantastic product market fit. It's a highly popular platform for booking doctor's appointment online. So question is that how can you make it happen? So today I'm trying to address, obviously, this is a very vast topic and you and cannot be covered in a 15-20 minute Facebook live, but happy speaking with any one of you who's interested in taking this forward. But today I'll give you some very specific ideas. First is locating your target customer. Very few people are actually focusing on the customer. The entire purpose of the business should be to focus on the prospect slash customer and not on the product. So the first step is to locate the target customer of the product or service the business intends to provide to. The question here would be whether the company would cater to the masses or just a tiny section of society. And it's totally your choice, and it's totally the business owner's choice. You could become a commoditized business and go to the masses, or you can be very, very specific and go to the niches and a small segment of the customer. Market, as we all know, is a pyramid. So it's which level of that pyramid you want to play. It is totally your choice depending on the product that you have in place. It is also critical to notice that who would benefit from the product or service. Uh, if you remember when we had spoken about the FABV, the feature, advantage, benefit, values, salespeople are selling on features and advantages, and customers are buying on benefits and values. So the why the customer should buy from you has to be completely and honestly solved. If you're not looking at that why, then there will be a big challenge. This is a difficult step and requires in-depth research and understanding of what is happening to consumer behaviors, what is competition doing, what are the ways that it is being sold, are they through channels or is it more of direct selling? Is there a lot of technical selling that is involved? So you need to identify that customer. And this would mean that the business might have to shell out a lot of time and resources in the first step itself, but it would be worth it as an overall probability, because the probability of a failed product can reduce considerably. Second, and this is something that again a lot of people, especially in the services space, in the consulting space, or in any of the services space, they don't actually ask these questions, and that is, what is that customer pain point? After we have located the target customer, a business might want to find out whether the proposed product or service can address the issues and the pain points that the prospective customer has. For instance, if a company wants to address the transportation related challenges faced by people in a tier 2 city, it would also be critical to find out the affordability of the product or service along with the transportation infrastructure, the digital literacy, and all the issues that the existing services are offering in the marketplace. If we take the case of a fintech company, for example, that is trying to build a product to enable credit access for the masses, it is advisable to understand why big players like the banks have not been able to address the challenge that has existed for too long. And sometimes the big banks have not been able to address because it's not their target market, or they're not nimble in the fate to be able to look at that change, the rapidly changing behavior that is happening in a tier 2 city. This is when the concerned company will realize that there are existing gaps around reach, the processes being followed, and a limited number of customers being part of the formal banking system. Having a clear value proposition is the third step. Now you know where your customer is. Now you know where the pain points is. Now have a clear value proposition. And your value proposition is your core idea of providing the best service or product for your customers and then addressing how to manage the competitors. For instance, a small business might not be able to compete with the large automobile companies in EV manufacturing. However, it can develop ideas and solutions to facilitate mobile charging stations at critical junctures across the society, across the city. This will not only help the business make a significant, be part of a significant part of the EV infrastructure, but also ensure that the idea can deliver and transfer value to the customer. So your value propositioning, that businesses that I heard today morning, I was having a call, and the business says that we want to expand, but we just don't have the cash to invest in a rapidly growing infrastructure market. So your value propositioning would depend on multiple segments. You don't want to be beaten down by the big boys because you have gone into and stepped into their marketplace. Once you have done your value propositioning, testing of the product before rollout. Again, very few organizations are doing it. We are in too much of a rush to go out and test and launch the product or service and make some money. One of the significant issues because of which a product fails is the lack of testing and the inability to gain feedback from the end users before its eventual rollout. So any small business organization should ensure, including yours, including mine, that the product that is being provided for testing to the employees, friends, and acquaintances before the marketing and the sales processes roll out. If you typically operate in the B2B space, it's advisable that the product is rolled out to a small set of customers, do a pilot, do alpha testing, do beta testing before you can actually go full throttle into the sales and marketing activities. Product market fit is the foundation of any successful business. Without it, your business will struggle to stand out in the market since there is nothing to differentiate from your competitors. And when alignment occurs, your organization will receive far-reaching benefits. Some of them would be customer loyalty. Customers are less likely to leave when your business delivers. And if you're delivering a great customer experience, why should somebody leave? It is a misnomer that customers shift vendors. The reality is customers are shifting vendors only when the current vendor is not living up to their expectations. Nobody wants to go out and change a vendor for the heck of it. So customer loyalty is something that you can build if you have a strong product market fit. High NPS, the net promoter score. Customers are more likely to recommend your product to your peers when they have a great product accompanied by great service. Over time, because you have done all the homework, your efficiencies and productivity increases, and hence you have a reduced operating risk. Your business can bring in new products or services to the market with a higher degree of certainty that potential customers buy from you because you have a better option to them. So product market fit is something that you will have to think it through. Because if you don't think it through, you run the risk of being about the 95% of the businesses where products fail even before they are launched or just immediately after they are launched. And having a good customer loyalty and having a high NPS and with a low operating risk and a clear competitive advantage is a no-brainer why we should all strive for a good product market fit. Keep writing to us, and we shall be looking at newer topics to bring on to you. This product market fit is actually a recommendation of one of our viewers who views us regularly. And he mentioned that what is product market fit? One liner. And we said, let's do a live session, Facebook live session based on this. Thank you so much for being with us. You are our champions. You are our motivations. You are who keep us going. And we have been going for a strong 90 weeks now, and we will continue to do what we do best, educating customers, educating business owners like you, because we know that you know how to run the business better than us. But business education through this knowledge, which will help you scale up faster, make more money, build more sustainability, and have a clear succession plan, is what we live for. Till next Monday, same place, same time, with a new episode on Entrepreneur Snippets. Have a great morning, great week, and see you next Monday.